Ever thought about the potential health risks lurking in everyday objects around your house? Many everyday items that we use without much consideration may actually harbor harmful toxins and germs. Watch this video to discover 8 surprising household items that may harm your health if not handled properly. Many people believe their homes are safe, but they may unknowingly expose themselves to harmful substances that are associated with cancer, hormone disruption, respiratory issues, and other health concerns. Stay tuned as I reveal the hidden dangers that may be closer than you think. Prepare to see your everyday products in a whole new light. Let's begin with scented candles, a seemingly harmless item. Everyone adores the warm ambiance and delightful scents emanating from these beloved decorative pieces. However, the alluring fragrances conceal potentially harmful chemicals. Many scented candles include ingredients such as limonene and phthalates. Limonene emits a delightful citrus fragrance and can be found in a variety of scented products, not limited to candles. When limonene is released into the air, it can convert into formaldehyde, which is a known human carcinogen. This conversion may have harmful effects on our health. Formaldehyde exposure has been linked to a range of health concerns, including inflammatory reactions, liver toxicity, and an increased risk of lung and breast cancer. Additionally, pregnant women and their fetuses may experience adverse effects from exposure to this chemical. Additionally, scented candles contain phthalates that help prolong the fragrance. However, it is important to note that phthalates have the potential to disrupt the endocrine system. Excessive exposure can result in hormonal imbalances, heightened risk of liver cancer, and potential complications for pregnant women and their unborn babies. Additionally, these chemicals have been associated with negative effects on brain development, attention deficit disorders, and exacerbation of behavioral disorders in children. It turns out that those scented candles may not be as pleasant as they seem. Did you know that everyday household products, including candles, can emit formaldehyde? In fact, the International Agency for Research on Cancer reports that a staggering 91% of these products release this chemical. It is important to be cautious when burning candles indoors or in your bedroom. This is because it can increase levels of carbon monoxide, which can cause symptoms such as dizziness, headaches, and nausea. To keep your home smelling fresh, it's best to use scented products in moderation. Instead of relying solely on candles to get rid of odors, try opening windows regularly to let in some fresh air. It's important to avoid keeping candles in your bedroom. Let's talk about another interesting item: humidifiers. A lot of people use these devices in their homes to add moisture to the dry winter air. However, don't be fooled by their innocent appearance. After a span of 12 hours, the research discovered that both purified water and tap water had comparable levels of microbes in humidifier water tanks. It turns out that the chlorine in tap water doesn't actually live up to its reputation of killing germs and preventing bacteria growth, surprising scientists. According to experts, humidifiers have a tendency to promote bacterial growth due to the prolonged presence of water, regardless of its source. If the tanks are not properly maintained, harmful bacteria such as Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Legionella, and Streptococcus pneumoniae can flourish. These bugs have the potential to lead to serious health complications, including pneumonia, respiratory illnesses, sepsis, and other related conditions. Make sure to regularly clean your humidifier's water reservoir every 3 days to avoid the accumulation of harmful bacteria. Remember to keep the device open and dry when it's not being used. Discover the hidden health hazards of dry cleaned clothes, a seemingly innocent everyday item. Professional cleaning may be convenient for delicate garments, but it's important to be aware of the potentially harsh chemicals involved. Harsh solvents, such as perchloroethylene, PRC, are commonly used by dry cleaners to effectively eliminate stubborn stains. However, PERC is widely recognized as a carcinogen. As per the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, prolonged exposure can heighten the risk of diseases by entering the body through the skin or inhalation. Studies have shown that long-term exposure to PERC can increase the risk of developing specific types of cancer, such as esophageal, uterine, and bladder cancer. Inhaling the vapors may lead to feelings of dizziness, irritation in the nose and throat, memory impairment, and the development of a rash. Cleaners frequently use plastic to protect clothes before they are completely dry, which helps to save time. Did you know that toxic fumes can get trapped in plastic, and you end up breathing them in whenever you open your closet? Benzene, a volatile organic compound, is also utilized as a solvent, and unfortunately, it has been associated with cancer. Prior to storing dry-cleaned clothes in your closet, it is recommended to take off the plastic covering and allow them to air out for a few hours. Make sure to give them a thorough shake as well. It's important to store them in a cool, shaded area to maintain their effectiveness. Let's talk about thermal receipts, an item that you likely carry in your wallet or purse. At first glance, these paper receipts appear to be innocuous. However, the printing technology can have detrimental effects on our health. Thermal paper is coated with special chemicals that react to heat, allowing it to print characters without the need for ink. Typically, the chemical utilized is BPA, also known as bisphenol A. BPA is a widely recognized endocrine disruptor that has the ability to enter the body through the skin. Research on BPA has revealed that prolonged exposure can significantly lower male sex hormones, such as testosterone. This can result in issues like erectile dysfunction and decreased libido in men. Women may experience issues such as early puberty and birth defects as a result. Exposure to BPA has been associated with a range of health concerns, including uterine and breast cancer, diabetes, obesity, and eczema. It's important to handle receipts with care, as BPA can be absorbed more easily into the skin when in contact with oil rather than water. Did you know that when you apply hand lotion and handle a receipt afterwards, you can unknowingly absorb significant levels of BPA? Research has revealed that even a brief 2-second contact with a receipt can result in a significant increase in BPA absorption, surpassing the safety limit by almost 80 times. These findings reveal the alarming level of toxicity present in thermal paper. Stop keeping receipts in your wallet or purse. Consider wearing gloves when handling receipts regularly to ensure personal protection. Antibacterial soaps. It's common to believe that using antibacterial soaps can provide a sense of safety and improved health. However, it is important to note that research has uncovered potential risks associated with these products. Triclosan, the active ingredient, has been associated with changes in thyroid hormones, antibiotic resistance, and a decrease in immune function. Furthermore, laboratory studies have revealed its potential as an endocrine disruptor. Additionally, when triclosan comes into contact with chlorine in tap water, it can produce chloroform gas. Being exposed to this harmful disinfection byproduct can have serious health consequences, including depression, liver issues, and even cancer. In 2016, the FDA prohibited the use of triclosan and 18 other chemicals in soaps due to manufacturers' inability to prove their safety and effectiveness. It's important to review the ingredients in your soap and discontinue using any that contain triclosan. Just stick to regular soap and water. They work perfectly fine to get rid of germs, as long as you wash your hands properly. If you're looking for a safer option to boost antibacterial properties, consider soaps that contain benzoic acid. It has a proven track record and can provide the desired effect. Non-stick pans. Now, let's turn our attention to a potential hazard found in cookware: non-stick pans. While these pans are certainly convenient, it's important to note that over time, the non-stick surface may deteriorate and potentially release harmful fumes. This substance is known as PFOA, which has been classified as a probable carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Overheating non-stick coatings can lead to the release of particles that may be inadvertently consumed along with your food. PFOA remains in the body for extended periods of time due to its chemical stability. It has been found in the blood of almost every American who has been tested. Research has found a correlation between elevated PFOA levels and higher cholesterol, an increased likelihood of thyroid disorders, and a potential delay in puberty. It also resulted in birth defects and cancer in lab animals. If you want to be on the safe side, it's best to get rid of any old non-stick pans that have chipping or peeling. Consider using ceramic or stainless steel materials. Consider opting for cookware instead. Take care of non-stick surfaces by avoiding high heat, using gentle utensils that won't scratch, and opting for mild cleaning methods. Air fresheners. Keeping your home smelling fresh is a breeze with air fresheners. Regrettably, The majority of them contain phthalates, which are harmful endocrine disruptors that I previously discussed in relation to scented candles. Dust is able to trap the phthalate particles, allowing them to remain in the air for extended periods of time. Using air fresheners regularly can significantly increase the levels of phthalates in indoor environments, which is a cause for concern. Research has found that individuals who frequently use air fresheners and scented cleaning products have higher levels of phthalates in their urine. Exposure to higher levels of phthalates has been associated with a range of health concerns, including fertility issues, neurological and learning problems in children, asthma, diabetes, and breast cancer. Instead of using air fresheners, try opening windows and ventilating rooms to naturally freshen the air. Did you know that certain houseplants, such as orchids, aloe vera, and English ivy, can naturally purify indoor air? It's fascinating how these plants can improve the air quality without the need for any chemicals. Make sure to keep up with regular vacuuming, dusting, and using eco-friendly cleaning products such as vinegar and baking soda to effectively get rid of any unpleasant odors. Let's move on to plastic food containers. These hard plastic containers are incredibly convenient for storing leftovers and easily transporting meals. However, plastic may not be as safe as you might anticipate. Did you know that even plastic labeled as BPA-free can still release chemicals that mimic estrogen? According to a study conducted by the Endocrine Society, it was discovered that certain chemicals can activate genes related to the growth of breast cancer tumors. These genes are triggered when individuals are exposed to commonly used food preservatives, such as propylparaben. Plastic additives such as phthalates and bisphenols can spread beyond their intended boundaries. They infiltrate the foods and beverages they come into contact with. Heating up food in plastic containers can speed up the process of chemicals seeping into the food. Over time, the consumption of these chemicals from plastic can result in detectable levels in the human body, which may interfere with the normal functioning of hormones. When it comes to using plastic food containers, it's best to err on the side of caution and minimize their usage whenever you can. Consider choosing glass or stainless steel as alternatives. It's important to be cautious when using the microwave. Plastic containers should never be used, as they can cause harm. Additionally, it's best to avoid fatty or acidic foods to prevent any potential issues. With a bit of awareness and smart practices, you can significantly reduce the risks associated with harmful toxins and bacteria in your home. Evaluate the items you use on a daily basis and replace any that may be cause for concern. Please be mindful of how you handle plastics and receipts. Make sure to regularly ventilate your rooms. Also, consider incorporating more environmentally friendly cleaning and self-care practices. Take steps to ensure the safety and health of your home environment, prioritizing your well-being. If you found this video eye-opening, feel free to share it. I hope it inspires you to make positive changes and live mindfully. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments about the everyday product that worries you the most. Remember to prioritize your well-being.